Hello, and welcome to Using IFSTA Curriculum. Today we are going to explore the benefits of using an interactive instructional approach in the Fire and Emergency Services training classroom. IFSTA curriculum materials are developed with three key instructional principles in mind. These three principles work together to build a classroom environment beneficial to both students and instructors. This video will explore how these principles are met in IFSTA's curriculum materials and give specific strategies to instructors on how to use these materials in the classroom. The first principle is to provide a classroom that is content-driven. All IFSTA curriculum materials begin with validated manual content tied to an appropriate standard. Our style requires instructors to use the provided lesson outline in conjunction with the prepared presentation. The lesson outline is prepared to cue the instructor to the information that needs to be taught. This approach means that instructors will not see text on the slide to read from. Instructors should instead preview the information in the lesson outline so that the cues in the PowerPoint are useful during class time. The PowerPoint is prepared to identify important content for students by using a title sentence that identifies the main idea of the slide. Then, slide content reinforces and summarizes the information being taught by the instructor. The second principle for IFSTA curriculum is to encourage the instructional interaction needed by today's learners. Student attention span decreases after a 10 to 25-minute attention window. Our curriculum components use various methods to create an environment that increases student interaction by reactivating that attention window through a variety of methods. Instructors can use review questions to allow students to discuss content in small groups. These are identified in the lesson outline and presentation. Questions can be asked to an entire class, or instructors can quickly pair students up for short discussions. Use instructor notes to generate large group discussions about key content. These are identified in the lesson outline. Opening the manual and noting important information helps reinforce the need to know the content of the course text. Use embedded video clips to tie content to real-life situations. These are identified in the lesson outline and the presentation with special markers. To play a video, click the image and allow the video to play. You may want to stop the video and ask questions, or let the video play all the way and have a brief discussion. Click outside the video to advance to the next slide. Use embedded interactive flash objects to tie large sections of content to a memorable visual. These are identified in the lesson outline and in the presentation with special markers. Scroll over the image to identify hotspots and click to show content. Buttons can be selected one at a time or all at once. New hotspots will activate as instructors proceed through the information. At the end of an object, use the Reset button in the bottom right to quiz students over information just covered. Click outside of the interactive object to advance to the next slide. The third principle used in IFSTA curriculum is to create instructional presentations that are visually engaging. Our PowerPoint style uses a variety of visuals to allow students to see relationships between ideas and recall information for assessments in a way that works with various learning styles. Illustrations from the manual are used to tie content with a visual that can be easily remembered. Flash objects are also used to show relationships between content and real-life application. Video clips create the opportunity to engage students' knowledge of a topic and help them tie new knowledge to existing knowledge. Note that you can control the volume of a video clip here on the play bar. SmartArt is used to show visual relationships presented in course content. All of these visuals are drawn directly from the lesson outline content. Instructors may notice that with less text on the screen, students' note-taking habits may change because they will focus on writing what they need instead of vaguely listening for key words suggested by some types of guided notes. Instructors should prepare students for this by providing note-taking tips. These can be found in IFSTA's Student Video Interactive Learning included in your curriculum package. The student video gives specific note-taking strategies to use and recommends other habits students can use to become interactive learners. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about your IFSTA curriculum. We know these tips will be useful for your classroom and hope you will replay this video as needed